Good morning, everyone. Happy
guys.
Thursday. Yes, we're a day early, but this kind of is what works into our schedule today. And as Jill and I were talking about what to choose and what to talk to you about choosing this morning, we were looking at the snow blowing outside.
Again.
And it's supposed to be spring.
I know. We're supposed to be heading that way, and it sure doesn't feel like
No, it doesn't.
that.
It doesn't.
Well, you know, we, in our Choose Chats, talk about making godly choices that can transform your life. So today is a literal choice that I know I need to make because my initial thing was, it's snowing again. Are you kidding me? I am so sick of snow. A month ago, I drove in a total whiteout trying to get to a church to lead worship, and it scared me to death. And I'm kind of over the snow, right? So yesterday I'm writing my blog, and I'm realizing that, you know what? It is beautiful. Honestly, this is a really pretty snow. It's big, huge flakes. It's really very beautiful. And also on top of that, it's nourishing the ground.
Right.
The snow is nourishing the ground. It's providing that water that will feed the grass and the flowers that I so love in the spring and the summer. So it's like it's paving
needed.
the way.
Yeah, it's needed for each season of change.
Right, right.
And that same season of change that happens outside and the nourishment that's needed, I think we have life things that happen.
Right. That we have to choose.
Change.
They change, and are we going to choose to find the positive in it or just be stuck in the negative?
Yes.
Sometimes we like to park in our pain. We like to stay there, and we like to stay in the negative. And it's easy because, you know, a lot of things in this world are negative.
And with negativity, I think, comes fear.
Exactly.
And God tells us that we can't have both Him and fear.
We can't.
No, we have to
can't.
choose to have faith and trust in Him.
Right. And we can choose to, I always say, you know, I've been called Pollyanna a lot.
Okay.
We've talked about that.
Yes, yes.
And it's true, I am by nature a positive person. But the truth is, Pollyanna had a point. I mean, she did. I like to say that. Go Pollyanna. She did have a point. I mean, we can choose to be positive.
Yeah.
And even when the weather, something we have absolutely no control over, when it disrupts our day and our lives, we can choose to find the positive in it.
Yes.
And, you know, the Bible talks about this in Philippians 4 verse 12. It says, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through Him who gives me strength.
Content in everything.
In everything.
Yes.
That's a hard one, but it is possible.
Yes,
and
it
we
is.
truly can take our thoughts captive. And like, I really have changed my mind today. I'm like going, this is really pretty.
Yes.
It's a beautiful snow. Do I want to be warm? Absolutely. But I know that's coming, and I can choose to see the beauty in the day instead of complain about it.
Because we can sit here together as friends
And
and
talk
watch
to you.
the beauty
Watch
and watch
you
you
and
and talk to you.
Right. Life is good.
Life is
So
good.
we hope that encourages you
Yes.
to, you know, I know that every one of you listening to this has some negativity going on in your life right now. Things way bigger than the weather, and we realize that and we know that. And we just want to encourage you that you can make a choice in the midst of that, to find the positive, to know, and the whole thing that will never change is God is right there with you. We
Yes.
have that to celebrate in each and every day.
Absolutely. And the other positive is Jill and I have become so connected. We didn't even plan it.
And
But
we're
look
wearing
at us today.
We're wearing the same shirts. That's funny. These are from Women of Faith, by the way. So you can go to their website and order them. They're awesome shirts. They're soft and comfy, and
Yes.
we love them. So
So choose to be positive and choose joy, and we look forward to talking to you next week.
have a great day, everybody. See you next week on our Choose Chat.